So this is let me see if I can pronounce this right. You're Noel Alejandro, is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yay! First try. And you're the vocalist for "Come and Rest."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me.
I try to be.
You said I try to be. No, I listen. You're really good. I was listening to the videos earlier, and because I'd never heard of you all before, and I was very impressed.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, just being honest. So give us a little brief history of the band.
Okay. First of all, what's your name again?
I'm Alicia Williams, and I'm with SRO Mag Inc.
All right. Thank you, Alicia. The band started turning its wheels around 2011. It started Josh, the bass player, and Daniel, the guitar player, started the band. So they started just writing, just with themselves. And I came in later. They tried me out, and then Mitchell came shortly after me, the drummer, and started writing songs, and then really didn't get serious until we released our last EP, Royal Blood, in 2012. And so then we just started touring after that, and here we are now with a new record.
So you guys are from Atlanta.
We are from Atlanta, Georgia. That's right.
That's a good place for music.
Good place for music. Good place for barbecue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet tea. All the
sweet
good
tea.
stuff.
Everyone wants sweet tea here. Yeah.
Okay, I found it crazy ironic that your band name is Come and Rest, but your music rocks really hard.
Yeah, thank you.
So how'd the name come about?
Well, it came from a Bible verse. We were just hanging out at a Wendy's after practice, trying to figure out a name, and Daniel and Mitchell were playing around with this Bible verse. Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest. So we were trying to play around with something like that, and we came with Come and Rest. But later on, it became not just a Bible verse, but more of just a name where people can kind of have freedom of expression, especially myself and people who listen to our music. They can rest on us for you to be free, and for us to kind of be able to talk and do with what we want in order for us to get better. So that's kind of where it is now. So it does sound like it's some pop slow band, indie band or something, and people here is what? This is metal. I don't understand what's going on, but it's more for it's a name that speaks to your soul or your heart, not really, so it's elusive.
Right, kind of like a release, sort of.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Oh, thank you.
So you have your release of the EP Blacklist comes out on May the 12th. Is that right?
Comes out May 12th. We actually the digital pre-orders just released yesterday, so
oh wow,
you can pre-order it on iTunes as of yesterday. So trying to get people to pick it up. Definitely worked hard with it.
Oh, absolutely. So, do you guys all kind of write the songs, or is there a certain person?
Yeah, we all wrote the songs. The last record, it was mostly Daniel and Josh who wrote it. But with this approach, we decided to all collaborate together. We did pre-production for this album, and that really, really helped us out. We just laid out everything on a computer and just dissected stuff piece by piece, and found a heavy importance in song structure. So we just made sure that we wanted to make the song as best as possible, as it can be, and I think we did that, and we all just kind of bounced off ideas with each other, and we found a really good rhythm with what we were doing. So I feel like, we did pretty well, hopefully.
Nice. I'll have to pre-order it.
Yeah, do it.
I will. I watched the music video for Slow Burn, and it rocked.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we really wanted to try something different. I mean, it's not so different, but a lot of bands it's just like them playing, and it's like the same like camera movements, and we were kind of bored of that, so we wanted to kind of jump outside of that and have more of like a cinematic feel to the music video and make it creepy, black and white, and we had a good friend, Andy Flores, who drove to Miami to do the video, and it came out really well. We did it at a church. It was like a unused space. It was awesome. It was really cool.
I noticed that really when I watched the video, and I was kind of writing notes. I was like, this is a lot different, than a lot of the band's videos you see now, and I thought it was really cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we really want to, just have a different take on what's going on right now. A lot of metal music is, really diluted, and it's kind of the same, and I mean, not saying that we're changing the world or anything, but, we just kind of wanted to do our own thing, We
right.
took a lot of influence of, dark pop, like The Neighborhood, 1975, Lord, The Weeknd, as far as just like visually how we want to interpret ourselves. I love how those bands marry the visuals and the music and kind of just like one thing, So I definitely wanted to do that with this, at least with this album, hopefully further on, but and then with the music, we definitely took influence as well from European metalcore. We really like European metalcore. So,
who are some of your favorites?
We all really like While She Sleeps. We love While She Sleeps. We love Architects. Bring Me the Horizon. Like the Sempiternal album was really awesome. It was probably one of my favorite albums of that year. I still listen to it. I mean, North Lane is not from Europe, but North Lane is probably something that can fit into there. So it's just like bands that are. It's funny because I mean we're not from Europe, and we kind of like took influence from them, and we don't really listen to very much metalcore music from America, so it's kind of funny.
That's pretty cool, though. And people want to hear something different too. I mean, not the same thing all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I for sure want to listen to different stuff.
Oh, me too. And I have a little bit of crazy variety in my music collection, but.
Awesome. What do you like listening to?
Oh my goodness, I like old soul music, and I like heavy music. I like Tori Amos and things. It varies from just about everything.
Yeah. I mean, there's just so much music out there, like, you can't really pinpoint something because there's so much access to anything, you got YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. And
well, a lot of things, like nowadays, it sounds the same, so it's cool, it's cool to hear different things. And
exactly, yeah. I mean, it's a cool time for music, it's just people kind of got to be a little bit more creative, and, you shouldn't follow someone else's success, you kind of have to create your own path.
Exactly, and that's how you get successful.
Right, yeah, hopefully.
Oh, you will. It's awesome. Are you guys touring, or do you have any tours coming up?
We have a tour coming up sometime in July. It hasn't really been 100% confirmed yet, but yeah, it's happening. But we're going to be definitely touring a lot this year, and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff like that. It's tours everywhere and festivals, trying to get on festivals and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to stay busy for sure.
Fabulous. Are you gonna do like an East Coast tour first, or?
This
Oh,
July tour, it's going to be an East Coast tour, but it's going to be like all the East Coast, not just like Southeast, region, but yeah, it's going to be like somewhere like, I think it starts in Connecticut or something like that. So
if you come through West Virginia, we'll have to catch you.
Oh yeah, we've been there a few times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm from Charleston.
Where are you from?
Charleston.
Charleston. We've never been in Charleston, West Virginia.
Oh really? I know a lot of shows come
people,
through Beckley and Huntington.
We've been to Beckley. There's another. We've been there, I think, about 3 times, but they are just like weird shows. So it's like some dude who really wanted us to be in his city, and then he made a show, and then it happened, and it was kind of weird, but it worked out.
Yeah, it's West Virginia's a little weird anyway, but I love it. So what do you find like the hardest, like the biggest obstacle?
The biggest obstacle of being in a band?
Yeah.
The biggest obstacle for being in a band for me is just life in itself, man. I mean, living, like, being in the band and taking it seriously and being a touring musician in our type of genre is probably the dumbest thing a human being can ever do. But, if you have the heart for it and, you just have the drive and that passion and you believe that's what you need to do, then you got to fight through it, you got to fight through the crappy jobs, and got to fight through the loss of friends and, the disappointment of families and all of that, is not what I'm just going through, but what all of us are going through, all 4 of us, and a lot of the album has to do with that, the struggles of weighing, responsibility and passion and
right.
And just, so that's definitely probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest thing,
What's the most rewarding?
What's that?
I said, what's the most rewarding?
The most rewarding thing is, it's funny because for me, it's life is the worst thing, but it's also the best thing because, not a lot of people get to do this. Not a lot of people get to sacrifice and to go after their dreams,
Right.
And I feel like this is a blessing for me to be able to do this, even if I'm not exactly, the biggest person, the biggest band or whatever, but the fact that I'm actually pursuing it and the fact that people are actually getting engaged to the music, I talked to some people already about this song and it's already helped them, it's only been out for a week.
Oh, wow.
And just things like that is just kind of like, what is going on? Like I wrote this stuff for me, and just having people, relate to that and having some type of closure, and that plus me getting to do this, at the age that I am, and I'm healthy, and I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to do all these things and explore and just experience life, and that's definitely rewarding for me, definitely.
Oh, absolutely. Isn't it crazy how music can bring out so much emotion in everybody? Like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
People can relate to the same things, and that's wild.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It is. So what would be the main thing you want everybody to know about you all?
That we are honest people. I mean, not everyone is perfect, but we have a true passion for what we do and what we believe in. Our music can be visceral, but it's also what's the word? you can relate to it at the same time. And I feel, a lot of people need to hear, what is in their heads, and Blacklist is all about that. I put myself out there, and we all did, and I feel like people need to know that, So we're gunning for people to understand and to have that freedom to lay down and let us just kind of speak for you, So that's kind of what, is
That's
what
a fantastic message. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I really do believe that for sure.
That's awesome. Where can everyone find you at? Like, which sites?
Yeah, you can we have pre-order packages, and you can actually go on the website and do a digital pre-order on blacklist.co, blvck.co.
Okay.
Blacklist.co. You can also catch us on Facebook. We do a lot of stuff on Facebook. We have Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Come and Rust. Everything is just Come and Rust. And yeah, so, I mean, album's coming out May 12th. You can pre-order it right now. We have some pretty cool packages and cool shirts and stuff like that. So definitely check it out.
Nice. We'll do that. We'll have to keep watching for your tour. So
yeah, definitely keep us on that. Yeah. We also we're releasing a new single next week. So that's also gonna be cool.
Awesome. I'll look for it and post it on our site.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just thank you for thinking that I'm worthy enough to be interviewed by, and I really appreciate that. And thank you for spreading the word out. And yeah, just thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, and you're very welcome. I enjoyed it. You're awesome to talk to, and the music rocks. So
thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and thank you for taking time to talk to me.
All right. Yeah, you have a good one.
You too, honey.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.